going on, guys? Today I'm going to be doing my Arsenal review on the season. So, as you can see, I'm showing the Premier League table, and we finished second again. So that's 3 times in a row we finished second. This time we were nowhere near Liverpool. We did not compete with them. They were just chilling. They just had to keep winning. When we would lose, when they would drop points, we drop points. We were never like scary for them. We never scared them. They had it. They had the Premier League one a long time ago. So yeah, finished second. 14 draws, way too much. Way too much. 14 draws is unacceptable. That is nowhere near the level that we are at. The standards has dropped so much this season. 4 losses is pretty good. 4 losses is good, but 69 goals scored, that's not enough. That clearly shows we need a number 9, and we need a number 9 quick. As for goals conceded, we've actually got worse. Last season we conceded 29 goals. Now I've conceded 5 more, so 34 goals conceded. That it's just not good enough. We shouldn't be regressing. We should be getting better. This season's been just regression. This Premier League campaign has been boring. The football's been dreadful. Like, it feels like we sleep in almost every single game. We just want to go sleep. That's how dead it is. Literally, I'm tired. I'm tired of the football. I don't know what Arteta's. I don't know what these new tactics are. These new tactics are just we go 1-0 up, we park it off at home. Not good enough. We saw that against Bournemouth. We saw that against Crystal Palace. Get a goal. We just park it off. We can't kill the game off. We get that one goal and we just can't get another one. Like this team is crying out for a number 9 and the left winger urgently. Plus 35 in the goal difference. Yeah, that's pretty good, but 10 off Liverpool could be better. So yeah, that was really much for the Premier League campaign. We got the most red cards, 6 red cards. We need to calm it down. We need to stop getting so many reds. And with the yellows, we don't get that many yellows, but most of our yellows really come from wasting time. And that's really from throw-ins and from goal kicks, which isn't acceptable. We should be playing front-footed football the Arsenal way. Just trying to score goals, scoring goals for fun, having a good time, like showing the fans we can play good football and how it means to play for Arsenal. Like, the fans should see good football, but we're not getting that at the moment. So yeah, we can't really comment much more on the Premier League. If I had to rate it out of 10, because of our high standards, second's a bad season. Second is a bad season. We've been second 3 times in a row. This isn't like the first time we came second. The first time we came second, it came out of nowhere. We didn't really expect it. So yeah, but this time, not good enough. I give the campaign a 3 out of 10. Not good enough. Sign a number 9. Sign the left winger, and get a better bench. The bench is not good enough. So I don't want to really go into much detail about the Premier League. So we're gonna move on to the Champions League. Let me just put that on the screen. Where's the Champions League? Champions League is here. So gonna add it to the stage and bang, there you go. So we started off in the group stage. We came 3rd place in the group stage. We were playing good football in the group stage, actually. It wasn't too bad. We were competing well in the group stage, but yeah, we just We were much better in the Champions League than the Premier League. The goals were coming in. We weren't conceding much. So let's go into the round of 16 game. Arsenal against PSV. So the first leg, we're cruising. 7 heaven, literally. It was so easy. We were just gliding through them. Everyone was getting goals. Everyone was chipping in. Calafiori got a goal. Odegaard got a goal. Trossard got a goal. Ethan Wanyero got a goal. Mikel Marino got a goal. We were flying high. And yeah, it was pretty much easy. In the second leg, when you're 7-1 up, you can rotate. We did rotate, and we got a 2-2 draw, which was 3-9 on aggregate. What a score! We actually set history in that game. We set history. No one's ever beaten a team 7-1, that much of a scoreline away from home in the Champions League round of 16. This is absolutely brilliant. Now moving on to the Real Madrid game. So it was a Tuesday night. The expectations going in there was just try our best, do 100%, give it 100%, do a proper good performance and let's see what happens. And wow, it was amazing. It was probably the best game I've seen as an Arsenal fan in my time supporting Arsenal. 3-0 against Real Madrid at home. 2 Declan Rice free kicks. The scenes were brilliant. It was so exciting. And yeah, I was very happy. And then obviously Mikel Marino's goal, which doesn't get enough credit. The goal was absolutely brilliant. The way Marcel Scully found him, he came back. He came back in the edge of the box, slapped it. Brilliant goal on his left foot. The technique was fantastic. 3-0 first leg. Then we got into the social media side of it. Everyone on media was saying remontada, possible, it's possible. The leading up to the game was lots of people were making so many videos saying this could happen, that could happen, but we said no, we're not letting that happen. We came to the Bernabeu and we were absolutely brilliant. 2-1 away win. Martinelli, Saka with the goals, and the goal they scored, we should never have conceded that. It was so stupid by Raya and Saliba. They were sleeping. I don't know what they were doing. Yeah. But ultimately it didn't matter in the end. We won the game later on. Gabriel Martinelli clean through, skins Garcia for pace. We win the game 5-1, and the vibes are immaculate. We were gassed. All the Arsenal fans were so happy. But then we go into the semi-final, everything crashes apart. Everyone's confident, everyone's saying, oh, we'll beat PSG, we'll get to the final. The expectations are very high. But in the first leg, disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. The fans, they turned up, but the club, I don't know what they done. It was so stupid of them. They rejected the tifos that the Ashburton army came up with. The tifos of the money heist. I think it was the money heist characters, like the ones with the masks. But the club said no, it's too violent. The game's gone, honestly. Who cares if it's too violent? But then yeah, the club were like, we will do it. That's calm. The club would do something good. They performed well for the Real Madrid tifos. The Henry tifo was sick. We thought they'd come up with something good, but they ended up getting a shower curtain. That shower, it looked like a shower curtain. The big red Arsenal tifo, horrible. It was so embarrassing, honestly, absolutely embarrassing. It wasn't even like a line straight. It was like it was going down. It wasn't like in a straight. It wasn't even straight, the tifo. It was so bad. It was literally like a shower curtain. Disgusting. That wasn't a good start to the game. Not at all. So earlier, very early on, Dembele, 4 minutes in, a dagger, absolute dagger, just puts it into the back of the net. Brilliant goal, an edge of the box. No Thomas Partey, which was a massive miss. So bad. I don't know what Mikel Arteta was doing with the lineup. He changed too much. He should have just put one change in from the Real Madrid lineup. Just take out Thomas Partey. Put like Zinchenko in there. Just put anyone in there. Just put Zinchenko in there. Honestly, like don't change too much. But then he changed too much. He put Trossard at striker. He put Marino in the midfield. It's not enough. Not enough. Or you could even put Skelly in the midfield, put Tierney at left back, literally. But he decided not to do anything. Yeah. 4 minutes in, Dembele goal, which killed the atmosphere. The fans weren't happy. It was just silence. You could barely hear the Arsenal fans. As the game progressed, we had one or two chances. The Martinelli Trossard chance. Martinelli Trossard clean through. We both miss. And yeah, we lose the game 1-0. PSG also had chances. Barcola wide. Ramos hits the crossbar. We got a bit lucky in that game as well. Yeah. The fans were not happy at all. All the fan cams, everyone was angry. I didn't even do a fan cam. I was just finished. I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. And yeah, we'll go into the second leg of the PSG game. We came out firing. We were on it. From the first minute, we were on it. We were pressing high. We were on it. We had the determination. We had the courage. You could see it from the players. They really wanted to win. They wanted the comeback. But ultimately, we weren't clinical. Timbers crossing to Declan Rice. Header wide. If that goes in, who knows what happens. Odegaard shot. Brilliant shot. I don't know how Donnarumma saved it. Martinelli's chance from Thomas Partey's throw-in. Donnarumma again save. Saka going for top bins. Donnarumma save. Saka open goal. Miss. We had the chances to get the remontada, to get the comeback, but we didn't have the balls to do it. Another reason why we need a striker and we need a left winger. That's another piece of evidence why we need it. But big up to PSG though. They deserved the win. They were doubted. People underestimated them. They showed the Premier League levels. They beat Man City, Arsenal, Aston Villa, Liverpool. Congratulations to PSG for being in the final. As for Inter Milan, big up to Inter Milan and Barcelona. They gave us one of the best games in recent years. Both legs were absolutely brilliant. But this is an Arsenal review, so we have to stick to Arsenal. But big up to them. And it'll be a very entertaining final. So yeah, that's all I can really touch on the Champions League. If I had to give it a rating out of 1 to 10, I'd probably give it a 5. A 5, yeah. If we lost by like one goal, like a 1-0 to PSG, on aggregate, just a 1-0, probably give it a 6. But the way we crashed out of it, the way we missed all those chances, wasn't a good feeling. Not at all. Not at all. So yeah, guys, let's move on to the Carabao Cup. Another one which was not great at all. So let's put down the screen. We will add it to the stage and bow. There is. So the Crystal Palace game, 3-2. We were losing 1-0. Got a comeback. Jesus. I think he came off the bench. I think he started. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure he started. Brilliant hat trick. We didn't really see those type of goals in a long time. Balls in behind, running off the defender and scoring. We haven't seen in a long time, and Jesus gave that to us. Brilliant hat trick, absolutely brilliant hat trick. So happy for him. But then, absolutely got smashed in the semi-final. Smashed 4-0 on aggregate. I prefer not to speak. Honestly, 4-0. Disgusting. We got smashed. What was the point of even turning up? Honestly, no point of turning up. 2-0 loss at the home leg. Again, missed so many chances. Martinelli clean through, hits the post. Timber, free header to score. Easy header to score from a corner. And he misses the chance. Havertz, easy header to score, misses the chance. Not good enough. Wasting chances. Another piece of evidence why we need a striker and we need a left winger. Arteta, pan up. Don't go get some raw people, 22-year-olds. This isn't a project. We don't need Sesko and Williams, okay? We need ready-made players to win us championships, Champions Leagues, Premier Leagues. We need to win now. We don't need these 22-year-olds. We need to win now. I'm tired. Like, come on, we need ready-made players to win us. Arteta, just don't do anything stupid, alright? Just get ready-made players. We don't need like Sesko and Williams. What are we doing here? Anyway, let's dissect the second leg. Second leg, horrible. We were shook. We were literally pissing ourselves. Like literally, Isak scores offside. We got so lucky. But then the atmosphere was gassed because that was like they had like a massive chance to win a trophy, and we absolutely crumbled. Odegaard, I remember Odegaard had the chance, he missed it. Trossard had the chance, missed it. Horrible performance in the second leg. We don't deserve to go through in that cup. Well done to Newcastle for winning the cup. If I had to rate it from 1 to 10, because of how we crashed out of it, I'd probably give it a 4 or 3. Honestly, 4 or 3. Disgusting. I'll give it a 2. 2 out of 10. Because of we scored 0 goals in the semi-final. We got smashed 4-0. 4. Horrible. Well, this one isn't going to be long, is it? It's the FA Cup game. The FA Cup game. This game was one of the most frustrating Arsenal matches I've ever watched. As an Arsenal fan, there's never been much of a more frustrating game than this Manchester United game. This game right here. We started off, Martinelli scored offside. Then Garnacho picks up the ball, runs down the wing, finds Fernandes, brilliant strike, back of the net. And we're sitting there, we're like, what are we doing? We're at home. What are we doing? And then I don't know what Dalot does. Gets a red card, gets himself sent off, second yellow. They just put us back into the game. And bang, from that free kick that he gave away, we score. Gabriel, brilliant finish. And then Havertz dies, never a penalty. We got really lucky with that one. And Odegaard misses. Fuming, absolutely fuming. We let these Manchester United are so bad. They're crap. We finished 15th and they lost to Tottenham in the Europa League final, and we lost to them. Disgusting. We had a lot of chances. Another reason, another piece of evidence why we need a striker and a left winger. Havertz, he missed about 2 open goals, man. It's his peak, honestly. Kai Havertz should not be starting for Arsenal. Gabriel Martinelli missed so many chances as well. Declan Rice missed a chance. We need a left winger. We need a striker. I don't even want to talk about this game. I'm just going to get vexed, honestly. It was horrible. Absolutely horrible. I do not want them starting next season for Arsenal. And that's a 0 out of 10, honestly. 0 out of 10. Not out of 10. The first game in the FA Cup, and we get smashed. We get slapped in a penalty shootout. Havertz misses another one. Another penalty. Havertz misses. And yeah, it wasn't a good feeling. It was not a good feeling. Manchester United they made brilliant. That goalie, the Turkish goalie Binder, made so many good saves. And they got through to the FA Cup 4th round. So yeah, guys, there's not really much more I want to get into. That was just really my season review. If I had to give it a altogether, so I gave the Premier League a 3 out of 10. I give the Manchester United one a 0 out of 10. I give the Newcastle one a 2 out of 10. I gave the Champions League one a 5 out of 10. So if I had to give an average score altogether, adding it all up, I'd probably give it, and dividing it, I'd probably give it a 4 out of 10. As a whole, 4 out of 10, 2025 Arsenal season. So a lot has to change in the summer. We better do some good recruitment. If we don't, it's long. If we don't sign the players I want, the players we need, there will be lots of unhappy Arsenal fans, and the patience will run out. Man, we will be going for Arteta's head, so you better get it right. It's long for him, honestly. So yeah, that's really the video, guys. Thanks for watching. See you soon.